Um, number one, what was your situation before arriving at Unity Village?
I was sleeping in my car. Um, I was sleep. It was pretty tough because I was trying to have continue my job. But it's hard when you don't have a stable place to sleep. And I was so I would stay at rest stops, and I would stay in parking lots, and try to get cleaned up and ready for work at the same time, and had to have clean clothes. It's very difficult, and it was getting cold, so it really I've been I was trying to contact you guys for a while, and when I finally got in, I was very thankful for that, because I mean I don't know how I would have been able to keep my job, and be homeless.
It's hard, yeah.
It was tough. I would have lost my car too, because I'm making payments on it.
Yeah.
So I would have been carless also. Who knows where I would have been without this place.
Well, we're glad to have you, and it was actually Carol that got you in. She really recommended you, and I'm like, okay, let's give him a shot. And so yeah, we're glad to have you. Do you feel safe at Unity Village?
Yeah. I don't have to worry about somebody knocking on my window or breaking into my car. And before the car, I was sleeping in a tent, and you have to pack up and move every time, and if you don't, then you risk somebody coming and stealing your stuff. Yeah, I do feel safe. I don't keep my door locked, and I got everything I own in here. So yeah, I do feel safe. I feel safe I have a community of neighbors who I trust and get along with. They can rely on me. I can rely on them, and yeah, it's a complete it's a complete change from where I came from. Because how I got into this situation was I was released from federal prison, and I had no support system, nothing. They gave me a set of clothes and put me on the street, and then all of a sudden here I am in Bellingham, and have I had to find a homeless shelter and find resources, because there's nothing there for me. So I started with just a set of clothes and was able to earn a backpack and stuff like that. And it was just like trying to get a job like that is impossible, but I did. And I've been slowly working my way up, and I'm getting there.
Oh yeah. Do you feel that the staff of Homes Now has been responsive to your needs?
Responsive to my needs, like in just providing
when you need something general, like do you feel we're responsive to the needs in general?
Absolutely. You put out on the community chat, hey, I need a coat, or I need does anybody have a sewing kit, or just anything that you need. So it's provided almost instantly. You get that the next day. I just recently had a baby, and 4 months ago, and needed a rocking chair for my baby's mom, so that she could she could rock, and it was like there, instant. It was awesome.
Nice. Do you feel that the village maintains stable operations without a Homes Now board member on site 24/7?
Yeah, it runs really smooth. I hardly noticed any bump in the in operations. Everything has been running pretty smooth.
And I think it's been running better. I think it's better when we actually don't have someone there 24/7, because it's like, when you're out in an apartment or a house later, like you're not going to have a supervisor. So people need to know how to take care of themselves and help each other out like they would.
Yeah, and we take, because we're community run, we take ownership of it, and we take pride in what we have. I mean, growing flowers and things like that, and just kind of taking care of what we have. And because we take care of each other, we take care of what, because we know how valuable this is, how important this is, and it's important to us because of that. Because of the we have, it's what we're able to grow together. So we do take care of it. If we had like staff and UAs and restrictions and limits and rules, this place would just be trashed. No one would respect it.
Yeah, and that right. I totally agree. And because it means that you're not trusted. You're treated like a number. You're treated like you're doing something wrong unless you can prove otherwise. And crap with that kind of way of doing things.
Treated as we're guilty of something.
Oh, you're homeless. You must be guilty of some kind of crime or you must have done something really bad in order to end up there. That kind of.
Yeah. And so you expect somebody to piss on the floor, then they probably will.
Right. Yeah. How many police calls have been made to Unity Village since it opened in August of 2019? I know you haven't been there that long, but
since the time that I've been here, which was November?
Yeah.
November. There's been no police.
Yep.
No police calls. No ambulances. No
Zero.
Fire trucks. No flashing lights at all.
Yep. That's the case. Is there anything else that you'd like to say to the general public?
Yeah, this is when you're homeless, you feel very alone and by yourself. You don't have a support system. Maybe you have like maybe a case manager or something like that. In my case, I didn't have anything like that. And I know that going through the homeless shelter, there's a lot of people who are on their own, and they're kind of, maybe some people are in the system, some people are trying to just get by through the system, there's a system and it's a struggle and they're not really fit for it. This is a whole different way of looking at it. This is a community of people that are alone and individually, but together we're like a family. And it's because we have a common aim, and we're all working towards that aim. Getting get back to a sense of a stability and community. And when you're homeless, you're not in a community. You're in a lifestyle that's outside on the fringe. And this I feel like I've got a home now, and it's a I can't really describe the feeling. I had no idea how much I needed it. Sleeping in my car and just not knowing how long until, if I'm going to even have my car, because I'm making, payments on it, and just trying to keep a job, and just, it was too hard. But when you got, people there to support you, to help you, and it was not just with bus passes or
not just with stuff
like that. I mean, but just just support, just like we know what you're going through, and that's how are you doing today, and I got a real pillow I'm sleeping on with, and I can lay my head down and I feel safe. I don't feel like I'm gonna end up having to wake up at 3 a.m, from a guy who's sweeping the parking lot and telling me to move on. This is the closest thing to home I've had in a long time.
Well, I'm happy to hear that, and thank you very much. The video will be up in a couple hours, and you can check it out. It's gonna be long, but it's gonna be good, I think. So anyway,
All right.
take it easy.